Hey, it's your boy Frank Alita live from Walker Stalker Con 2014. Here I am on the con with the beautiful and lovely Miss Judith O'Day.
Thank
Nice to meet you. Night of the Living Dead, the original zombie movie, the one that started everything. Tell us a little bit about that and going through the process, and what were you thinking at the time? Obviously, there was nothing before that to compare it to. So, when they told you were going to be part of this movie about zombies and whatnot, and that was not such a big thing, back in the day.
you. No, we didn't have many ghoul zombie things, did we?
No.
I had no idea that that's what it was going to be about. What happened was I had worked with a lot of people who were involved in the film. I'd worked with Russ Striner, Jack Russo, Carl Hardman, Marilyn Eastman. We did a lot of recording, voiceover work, radio commercials at Hardman Associates. They knew me, I knew them. I went to California to break into film. Well, within the year, Carl Hardman, who played Harry Cooper in the film, gave me a call and he said, "Would you like to come home and audition for a film we're making with George Romero?" I left Hollywood, flew home, auditioned, was fortunate enough to get the part, but still didn't know it was about zombies.
What are you thinking? What are you assuming?
I was just thrilled
To get a part.
to get a part in a feature film. And as all young actors would feel, I was just thrilled.
So,
I never got to read the full script. I had no idea how it was going to end. What I did was come in. I was told what we were filming, how it was going to be, what we wanted to achieve. And yes, there are these dead people. We don't know why, and they're attacking. But we never went into detail about
Zombies.
zombie or ghoul.
Right. So, can you give us a little bit of insight during the filming? Anything fun or something you can remember that happened during filming that be interesting to the audience?
Oh,
How many different things could possibly happen?
lots
yeah,
of things
but,
happen.
Yeah.
Like toting water from the creek to the upstairs bathroom because you couldn't flush it. They didn't have water there. We had to carry that, put the water in the john.
Wow. So the budget wasn't that big.
No, we didn't even have an outside outhouse. We had to carry the water. But that was fun. I can remember, here again, in 1968, having a naked woman appear on screen.
Taboo.
Ooh, boy.
That was a big story, huh?
Yes, it was. The day we were going to shoot her there, everybody was on set, we were getting ready. She was a model, very used to being naked. There was no big deal to her. We were all looking forward to just seeing how it was all going to turn out. But the call went out, "Oh, we have to put makeup on the naked woman. Does anybody want to help?" You should have seen the rush. The male contingent. Oh, I'll help. I can do that.
Yes.
I'll help. So we have a lot of people putting makeup on the naked lady.
So now the movie comes out. So did you guys ever have any thought that it turned into this pop phenomenon? Obviously with the budget, considering that it sound like you did, but tell us about that whole process, like when it became not a movie.
When we were making it, even when I saw it on the big screen, it was a thrill, absolute thrill. I don't believe any of us had any inkling that it would ever do what it's done. I believe that George, Russ, Jack just hoped that it could hang on for some months, maybe even a year, to make back the cost of the film.
Right.
So that, and maybe some profit, so that we could make a bigger and a better film. That was a hope. Never that it was going to be iconic in the world of ghoul and zombie. Another thing, though, that we all wanted was, no matter what it did, we wanted to make the best film we could possibly make with the resources we had, which we didn't have a lot of them.
No, you had to trek water downstairs.
That's right. I think the complete budget when we finished was something like $114,000. I thought it was less than that, but I think it's about that. Then you asked what it was like as time went on.
As it started becoming this phenomenon.
I went back out to California. Everybody else was back east. A big gap. I didn't talk with the folks much. My life had taken a different turn. I had no idea that there were horror conventions out there. No idea at all.
And you were the queen of the horror convention.
Had no idea that I was even considered a part of anything like that. All of, pretty much everybody in the movie took part in a lot of those conventions. I remember Marilyn Eastman and Carl Hardman made hot sauce, barbecue sauce. We're selling that. The first time I realized this was going on, I received an invitation to attend the 25th anniversary, which was the Zombie Jamboree to be held in Pittsburgh. It blew my mind.
To say the least.
Yeah, that was my introduction to cult horror. Also the fact that our movie was growing in popularity. My hometown, yeah. It was a real eye-opener for me.
What do you think it is about zombies in particular that it seems that everybody just, it doesn't ever die out?
I wish I could put my finger right on it to tell you exactly. Earlier today, I was thinking about that in the Q&A that we had, the interview. Zombies are human form, they're people. Yes, they're dead, but they're alive. When you see a human form, this is my take on it. When you see a human, you think within that human, there has got to be a semblance of soul and love or caring. Humans aren't supposed to destroy human life. It just, even though...
Like we're our own worst enemy.
Yeah. You look at what's happening in the world today. Humans are literally destroying other humans.
Right.
They don't even have a virus. And what does this say about humanity and how we think, where our heads are? Maybe that's a part of the social aspect that this craze has brought about.
Here with the lovely Judith O'Day of Night of the Living Dead, the original zombie movie, the one that started it all, and it's been a pleasure and an honor.
Oh, thank you. I've had a ball. I hope I haven't talked your head off.
No, this is one of the best interviews I've ever had, to be honest, as a fan of the whole culture of sci-fi and horror and all
Thank
that.
you for having
Thank you so much. So, Frangalito, live from IMLB.com, Walker Stalker 2014, Judith O'Day of Night of the Living Dead.